U.S. revealed its F-47 sixth-generation strike fighter jet. And how can we not talk about it? In this video, we discuss the F-47 sixth-generation Striker revealed by the U.S. Where does the limit lie in humanity's ability to conjure magic from metal and fire? And in the theater of war, how powerful is the F-47, his sixth-generation Phantom forged to command the skies? Unveiled amidst a storm of geopolitical tension and technological ambition, the F-47 Strike fighter jet is not just a marvel of sixth-generation warfare, it is a thunderclap echoing the name of Donald Trump across the skies. Born from the U.S. Air Force's Next Generation Air Dominance Initiative, the F-47 is a spectral predator designed to outfly, outfight, and outlast any rival in the air. But beyond its blistering Mach 2+ speeds, AI-integrated drone command and radar-eluding stealth lies a symbolic crescendo, the name itself. In a move both strategic and provocative, the aircraft was christened F-47, not merely in homage to the legendary P-47 Thunderbolt or the Air Force's founding year, 1947, but as a roaring tribute to the 47th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump. It was Trump who championed the NGAD vision, who poured resolve and resources into its birth, and it is he whose shadow now flies with every sortie of this airborne titan. "The generals picked that title," he said, with characteristic bravado, and in doing so, they etched his name into the stratosphere of American air power. The F-47 sixth-generation Strike fighter jet represents a seismic shift in air warfare and is vital to the future of the U.S. Air Force for one simple reason. It ensures American dominance in the skies for decades to come. As global threats evolve and rivals like China and Russia pour resources into advanced aerial systems, the U.S. needs more than just an upgrade. It needs a revolution. The F-47 is that revolution. With unmatched stealth, blistering speeds over Mach 2, extended combat range, and seamless AI-driven integration with drone wingmen, it isn't just a fighter, it's a flying command center, hunter, and ghost all in one. It replaces the aging F-22 Raptor, a Cold War relic in a modern battlefield, and offers a platform that's modular, sustainable, and built to outthink as well as outgun adversaries. Its ability to operate deep in contested airspace, communicate with satellites, and command unmanned allies makes it a linchpin in the Air Force's strategy to maintain air superiority, not just in a battle, but across entire theaters of war. The F-47 isn't just a jet, it's the spearhead of American power projection in the 21st century. Rising from the crucible of next-generation warfare, the F-47 isn't just a machine, it's a predator forged in stealth, speed, and sentience. With a skin that bends light and baffles radar, it slices through the stratosphere at over Mach 2, whispering death long before it's seen or heard. Beneath its sleek phantom frame lies a brain, an AI co-pilot that sees in all directions, calculates threats in microseconds, and commands a silent swarm of unmanned wingmen like a conductor, leading an orchestra of annihilation. It carries firepower that doesn't just destroy targets, it erases them, wielding hypersonic missiles from within hidden bays, and preparing for the day it will fire lasers instead of bullets. Its range stretches deep into enemy territory, unfueled and unchallenged, while quantum-encrypted links tether it to a battlefield web of satellites, ground forces, and other aircraft in a dance of perfect, lethal coordination. The F-47 is more than an evolution. It's the future of air dominance incarnate. And when it takes to the skies, the battlefield goes silent in awe and fear. As part of the Next Generation Adaptive Propulsion Program, the F-47 was regenerated. In the past, jet engines were warriors of compromise, trade-offs between speed, efficiency, and stealth. NGAP changed that by giving the F-47 a living, breathing core, adaptive cycle engines. These engines shift between three modes: high thrust, high efficiency, and cooling, to match the mission with surgical precision. Need to outrun a missile? It delivers raw, blistering thrust. Need to vanish in contested airspace? It dials down the heat and noise, becoming nearly undetectable. This isn't just an engine, it's a shapeshifter in the sky. NJAP also introduced thermal management systems that allow the F-47 to support the energy-hungry technologies of tomorrow, like directed energy weapons, AI processors, and advanced electronic warfare suites without melting under pressure. The engine breathes cool logic into a red-hot battlefield. But the greatest change lies in range and endurance. NJAP's propulsion lets the F-47 fly 40 to 50% farther than its predecessors without refueling. That means fewer tankers in the sky, fewer vulnerabilities, and more time in hostile territory, hunting unseen. Lastly, NJAP-built engines are smarter. They're equipped with real-time diagnostics, predictive maintenance algorithms, and self-adjusting mechanics that reduce downtime and maximize readiness. These aren't just machines, they're self-aware systems that anticipate what the jet needs before the pilot even knows it. Another major reframing was done by the NGAD. Born from the crucible of the Next Generation Air Dominance program, the F-47 is not a mere upgrade, but a rebirth of air combat itself. NGAD didn't look to the skies and ask how to fly faster or shoot farther. It asked how to outthink, outmaneuver, and outlast every enemy before they even knew the war had begun. The result was a machine that doesn't just break the rules of engagement, it rewrites them with every mission. At its core, the F-47 houses a thinking, learning entity, an AI co-pilot that processes data faster than any human could dream. It watches, calculates, and even commands drone wingmen with surgical precision, making the pilot more of a battlefield conductor than a traditional flyer. This manned-unmanned fusion, a vision born of NGAD, gives the F-47 a reach and responsiveness that turn combat into choreography, every missile a note, every maneuver a crescendo. But it's not just brains, it's a ghost. Wrapped in adaptive stealth materials that shift and shimmer to match the battlefield's ever-changing frequencies, the F-47 becomes invisible not just to radar, but to the very idea of detection. Quantum-encrypted data links keep it tethered to a global combat web, satellites, ships, and command centers, all seeing through the same lens, all reacting in unison. It's not a jet, it's a digital phantom commanding a fleet from thin air. NGAD also extended the F-47's reach into the heart of enemy territory with over 1,000 nautical miles of unassisted range, making it the first of its kind to carry out deep strike missions without needing to be seen or refueled mid-battle. And when the time comes to strike, its internal weapons bays unleash hypersonic missiles, lasers, and future-ready directed energy systems that don't just destroy, they erase. In shaping the F-47, NGAD created more than a fighter. It gave birth to a symbol of absolute air supremacy, a whisper of thunder that signals not just presence, but dominance. When it appears on the horizon, it's already too late. The battle is over. The future has arrived. Although machines like these undergo upgrades frequently, in the spring of 2025, under a sky thick with tension and ambition, the F-47 roared into its next phase, not from a runway, but from the ink of a $20 billion contract signed by the U.S. Air Force and Boeing. It was more than a deal. It was a declaration, a pledge to bring forth the most lethal warbird ever conceived. Then came May, and with it, a whisper from the Pentagon's highest echelon. General David Alvin unveiled a shadowy graphic teasing the F-47's arrival between 2025 and 2029, like a classified prophecy meant only for those who could understand its weight. Behind the scenes, Boeing funneled its largest internal investment in history into the jet's veins, sculpting a machine that would not just meet the future, it would define it. Every update, every rivet, every line of code etched into the F-47 is a step toward an era where the U.S. won't just rule the skies, it will haunt them. As the F-47 prepares to take flight, are America's enemies looking to the skies in fear, or racing to build something even more terrifying in return? Let us know your opinions in the comment box.